Bill is brought to you by Lanza, Walker Valley's best partner.
Now will everyone stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now will everyone bow their heads for a moment of silence?
Hey Walker Valley, it's Friday, November 6, 2015. I'm your host, Jonathan.
And I'm Aaron.
Well, let's take a look at today's announcements. Any senior who did not attend the senior meeting with Balfour needs to come by the main office or Ms. Fox's room in G112 to pick up an information packet. Balfour representatives will be here Friday, November 13th to take orders. Creating Christmas Memories has added a day for students to shop. If you would like to participate, please go to the customer service desk at Kmart on Monday, November 9th from 4 to 6 p.m. There will be program representatives there to assist you. Please see Ms. Keck if you have any questions.
Beta Club members, Operation Christmas Child pre-made boxes and labels are in Miss Fox's room, G112. Boxes must be turned in to your grade sponsor by November 17th. Toothpaste for Mercy Ministries can be turned in through December 1st. Any teacher or student who would like to participate in Operation Christmas Child shoebox can pick up boxes and brochures in Miss Fox's room, G112. Boxes must be turned in by November 17th.
Attention juniors and seniors, next Monday, November 9th, Cleveland State and Lee University will be available during CCRT in the Media Center to register for the spring semester dual enrollment classes. Registration forms are available in the guidance office.
Attention hiking club members. We will be taking our second hike on Saturday, November 14th. We will be hiking the 12-mile Fiery Gizzard Trail in Monteagle, Tennessee. Backpacker Magazine has ranked this hike as one of the top 25 trails in the United States. Please see Miss Tipton or Miss Shrestha for a permission slip. Friday, November 6th is the deadline to sign up. This hike is for experienced hikers only. Now it's time for your question of the day.
Steph Curry.
Now, both of these guys are tremendous basketball players and just phenomenal athletes. However, having to choose between the two of Steph Curry and LeBron James, I have to say the correct answer is Larry Bird. Who's better than both of them?
Steph Curry. Steph Curry because he has a super cute little girl.
Colton Gibson.
I don't even watch basketball.
LeBron James.
I say LeBron James.
It's quite obvious, neither of the two. It's got to be Larry Legend, Larry Bird.
Steph Curry.
I don't really watch basketball, so I don't know.
Now let's take a look at your top story of the day, the perfect attendance gift card winners. If any 10th or 11th grade student is interested in Governor's School for 2016, please stop by Guidance for more information. Applications are due the first week in December. Please see Ms. Akiona for 10th grade or Ms. McClanahan for 11th grade as soon as possible.
The National Honor Society is conducting the annual food drive during first block classes through Thursday, November 5th. All first block classes will receive 1 turkey feather per canned food item or 50-cent donation. The goal is to add as many feathers as you can to turkeys hanging on each door. The first block class that gets the most feathers will win a fabulous breakfast, compliments of NHS. Please help Walker Valley give back to our community. Lip Sync, Battle of the Academy, Student Act registrations are due November 5th to your Academy leads. Music must be pre-approved and be 2 minutes and 10 seconds in length.
FBLA members need to see Ms. Brady to sign up for competition. FBLA members need to see Ms. Brady for Santa Elf's Community Service Project as well.
Now it's time for a quick commercial break and then to Cooper with your Walker Valley Sports.
When you forget your ID, you get frustrated. When you get frustrated, teachers notice.
Dawson. Yeah. Where's your ID, buddy? I left it at home. Left it at home.
When teachers notice,
Gentlemen, we need to take these with us? We need to take him on a trip, don't we?
Let's go, buddy. SRO time. Come on.
All right.
you go to the SRO. You go to the SRO and try to bribe him with a donut.
But, sir, I have a donut.
But he rejects, therefore chasing you. Therefore spilling his coffee. When he spills his coffee and the school is on fire. Don't set the school on fire and remember your IDs.
Walker Valley. It's currently 56 degrees outside. You know what? Actually, you want to know why I'm mad? You want to know why I'm really mad? I stand up here every day doing the weather, and nobody appreciates me. Let's go!
Walker Valley Sports.
Commercial.
Hey Walker Valley, I'm Cooper here with your Walker Valley Sports. Let's take a look at this week's pick'em panel. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Will Sutton. I'm here with Cooper Melton and Austin Norman. Now, our first big game this week is the Battle of the Undefeateds, Oklahoma State versus TCU. Now, TCU is currently a 5-point favorite on the road. Cooper, what are your thoughts on this game?
I think Trayvon Boykin's going to continue his good year as he's had at quarterback. He almost threw for 400 yards last week, and I think that TCU continues their streak as they're going to win this game. It'll be close, though. I think Oklahoma State's going to give them a run, and I think just a couple plays from Boykin in the fourth quarter will get it done for TCU.
What do you think, Austin?
Oklahoma State's been really low-key successful this year through the Big 12. I mean, they're undefeated and they're in great position to win the Big 12 right now. They don't really have a favorable schedule going forward, but their offense has been playing exceptionally well. They scored 70 points last week. They have a two-quarterback tandem in Mason Rudolph and J.W. Walsh. They kind of they have a nice balance between a running quarterback and more of a pocket passer. And I think that they're going to be able to put up points with TCU. And TCU's defense has had a lot of key injuries, and they've been, not satisfactory this year where they have been before under Gary Patterson. So I think Oklahoma State takes it and takes control of the Big 12.
I think Trayvon Boykin is a great player, and Oklahoma State has struggled. They won by 2 against Kansas State, and they won in overtime against West Virginia. Now, they did score 70 points last week, and that's impressive. But I think they've just struggled a little bit, and I think TCU is the better team. So I think TCU is going to find a way to get it done. Now, our next game is Florida State in Death Valley against Clemson. Cooper, what do you think about that?
Clemson always finds a way in Death Valley. I think that it'll be a good game, but I think in the end Clemson may pull away. And I think, Florida State's even talking about opening up the quarterback position possibly. And I think, not knowing if they have a sure quarterback or not, I think Clemson's just too much for them in Death Valley. I think Deshaun Watson continues his good year, and I think they get done in Death Valley once again.
All right, Austin, what's your opinion?
Yeah, it's all about quarterback play. Whoever turns the ball over less and whoever has a better game between Deshaun Watson and Everett Golson is going to win this game, in my opinion. And I think Dalvin Cook is going to make a big difference on the ground, but I'm not quite sure if Florida State has the firepower to keep up with Clemson, especially in Death Valley. And I think Clemson's going to get it done at home.
I think the balance of offense on Florida State's side is as good as Clemson's offense to me. But I think Clemson's defense is just a notch better, and they're at home feeding off that environment, So I think Clemson's going to find a way to get it done and eventually make the playoff, in my opinion. Now, our third and final game, the game of the week. Now, our game of the week is possibly the biggest game of the season so far. It's the Clash of the Titans, Alabama versus LSU. Both teams are coming off bye weeks, and Alabama has this game at home. So, Cooper, who do you think is going to win this one?
I'm going to say Bama in a close one. I think it'll be somewhere around 21-17. And, the reason is you give Saban 2 weeks to prepare for somebody like Fournette who's been unstoppable. But with 2 weeks of preparation, I think that Saban gets it done and finds a way to contain Fournette as much as he can be contained because he's, a monster this year basically. And I think that Alabama's defense makes that one key play that they seem to always do in these big games. So I say Alabama gets it done.
Okay, Austin, what do you think?
Yeah, Leonard Fournette's been basically unstoppable this year, but if any front seven in college football can stop Leonard Fournette, it's Alabama, especially under a Nick Saban coach team with 2 weeks to prepare. I think that they're going to be able to contain the edges, stop him from making the big plays he's been making all year long, and they'll force him up the middle into those one-on-one situations with their really good tackling linebacking core. And I think they'll be able to run the ball better than LSU. They're going to outrush in this game, and whoever wins the rushing battle will probably win this game. I think that's going to be Alabama, and they get it done.
Yeah, I agree. I think this game will be won on the lines of scrimmage, and I think the front seven of Alabama, they have playmakers on every level of the defense. So once they slow down Fournette some in the game, they'll progressively force Brandon Harris to throw the ball, and they have playmakers like Eddie Jackson and freshman Minkah Fitzpatrick that are going to make plays, and they're just a little bit too talented on defense, and I think that's the reason Bama's going to win this game. Well, that's all for this week's Pick'em panel. Join us next week. Now back to you.
Congrats to the boys and girls bowling team for defeating East Hamilton on Wednesday. Nathan Kirby led the way for the boys, drawing a 654. Angel Davis led the way for the girls, running a 5:49. Good luck to Ashton Frazier in the state cross-country meet on Saturday in Nashville. Any football player that has not turned in their equipment needs to do so by Friday. Any student interested in playing soccer for the boys team needs to meet with Coach Bayless during CCRT time on Thursday, November 5th. Important information about the upcoming season will be discussed. If you cannot make the meeting, you must see Coach Bayless as soon as possible. Well, that's all for your Walker Valley Sports today. Tune in tomorrow for more updates on your Mustangs. I'm Cooper, and now to Abby with your weather and your 5-day forecast.
Walker Valley weather. Sponsored by Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Coverage you can count on.
Hey Walker Valley, I'm Abby here with your Walker Valley weather. It's currently 68 degrees outside with a few clouds. The high today is 70 with a low of 65. Now let's check out your radar. As you can see, our area is clear and we shouldn't expect rain tonight or into the morning. Let's check out your 5-day forecast. Friday might have some isolated thunderstorms, and into the weekend we will see some rain as well, but Sunday may clear up, and to begin next week is looking a little rainy with cooler temperatures into the 50s. Well, that's all for your weather today. For more information, go to WRCBTV.com. I'm your weather girl, Abby. Everyone have a great day. Now back to your hosts.
You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at The Spill TV.
Like us on Facebook or check out the Spill app, available on iPhone, iPad, and Android devices.
Well, that's all for your show today. For a complete recap of the Spill, check out our new YouTube channel. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Aaron.
Go Vols, Bo!
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand up, bow down, get up, salute to the dying. Salute to the
Hey, I don't know what you heard, I don't care what they say. I'm wearing my Mustangs every single day. We got that blue and gold pride.